This poor man went to the airport to pick up his sister. But he hugged the wrong rich girl. Since then he was noticed by the rich girl. Because the little sister said she would wear pink today. Then, he saw a girl dressed in pink in front of him. He quickly ran and carried her. The rich woman threatened, shouting loudly. The man finally found out that he was not his sister. He felt dizzy from spinning around, but eventually slipped and fell. The rich girl was also unstable, so she fell on top of the man. The two people were so close. Even the sound of breathing could be heard. The rich girl took 3 seconds to regain her wits. The people around were curious. The rich girl just now felt that something was wrong. His eyes opened wide and furiously stared at him. This time he could not refuse, even if he had 100 mouths. This rich girl became very embarrassed. Then she immediately got up, takes off her high heels and beats the guy, saying he's a pervert. He immediately raised his hand to stop him. You're the one who misunderstood. Let go of my hand or not. Otherwise I'll say you're a pervert. He said that he had the wrong person, so he carried the wrong one. Hearing the explanation, he certainly didn't believe it. Xiao Yan's sister finally just appeared, advising such a girl. As soon as he saw Xiao Yan, he immediately froze. Two people saw his clothes and both wore the same clothes. His sister was very surprised. Xiao Yan smiled and said, my brother must be wrong. Usually he seduces girls. Maybe he's bored, so now he plays with him. Not as lewd as you think. The rich girl can't say anything. The older brother quickly returned his shoes. He said he misunderstood, not caring. The beauty smiled, showing that she had forgiven him. The rich girl was very beautiful when she smiled. Then the three of them introduced themselves. Xiao Yan wanted to take the beauty home to apologize, because the person who picked him up hadn't come yet. So he agreed to Xiao Yan's offer. After that, the older brother took the suitcase. They left the airport to his Wuling brand car. Smart sister deliberately let the rich girl sit in the seat next to her brother. The goal: to give an opportunity to the older brother who has been single for 30 years. On the way, the beauty, to get rid of their embarrassment, immediately said, his personality must be very good. You know, because my grandfather said, seeing a driver can tell their personality. As the image of the beauty filled his mind, he showed the beauty his driving technique. With a technique like this, not even a sports car can see the taillights of the car. On the road suddenly there was a dog running. Luckily his driving technique was good. The Wuling car he was driving didn't hurt his dog. It surprised me. After that, don't run around in the middle of the road. Maybe God wants to help this poor man. When the beauty was almost hit by a car, he quickly returned, holding her tightly in his lap. Feeling like she got her life back, he sighed, looking at the strong arms in front of his chest. He quickly felt embarrassed. He also continued to apologize. But she wasn't angry, because she was already in love with this man. His luck was still lagging. His younger brother suddenly called, saying he will register for the chef competition. If he loses, the family restaurant board also collapses. Tells him the address of the restaurant. Asks him to come quickly. After turning off his cell phone, he immediately said this to his little sister. Then he wanted to go to the restaurant his sister mentioned. Fortunately, the beauty wants to come there. It turns out that Xiao Yan's sister is a chef. Little brother told, he is free to compete cooking skills with people. But the ingredients for cooking crab are not found anywhere. When everyone is sad, the beauty says she has an idea. After saying that, he dragged her to the back of the kitchen. Seeing the variety of seafood to choose from, he said without the owner's permission it was a cheat. Beauty says now not to worry too much. This contest is very important. The man still hesitated, but he went to get his own fish. Since the floor was all water, the careless beauty fell again. He immediately came to help. And the third time in the day the two of them hugged each other. Who could stand it anyway? He was so nervous that he swallowed saliva. Unexpectedly at the crucial moment, the security guard suddenly rushed out. He was the one who dared to stand in front. But the head chef respectfully apologized. It turns out that the beauty is the granddaughter of this very rich restaurant manager. But this guy is also really amazing. Less than half an hour making 4 crab dishes in a row. The jury, after tasting it, felt very satisfied, getting a good rating from the examiners. He received the grand prize of 500 yuan. The man was overjoyed and again hugged the rich girl. From this video, I just want to say that if you like someone, you have to start with a hug. This can be a guy who falls in love with 0 IQ. So a beautiful and handsome audience. Now you guys have to also run to the airport and pick up people. Our film is here. Press follow and subscribe for the next episode.